Hello, friend. Thank you for joining me. Now, does your skin look and feel dull and lacking in radiance sometimes? Do you feel like you've lost your youthful glow? Maybe it puts a dampener on how you show up in your business and in life with the confidence and joy that you really should have. So if you don't know me, hi, I'm Katie Simpson. I help dynamic online business girls to look, sound and feel great so they can show their beautiful, unique face and voice with joy and confidence and stop hating the way they look and sound. I do this with my LSF Fantastic Success Formula, my Glow Up program and my Thrive with Live video message. So welcome. So today we're going to use a very simple tool that's actually quite a secret tool that all of you will have in your kitchen, and it really helps with the skin. So I don't know about you, but the seasons are changing. It's getting a bit cooler now and our skin changes, and it can really make us feel a bit dull in ourselves because our skin feels a bit dull. And there's also a lot of scientific truth in that, because if your skin is dull, it could be that your circulation in your body isn't working particularly well. It could mean that you've got some health issue going on under there. It could be something to do with your gut or your immune system or your lymphatic system. So doing what we're going to do today will really help. So I hope you can stay to the end, and let me know below. Just type the word notes if you would like the show notes. So I'm going to do a facial massage today with a facial oil, and I'm going to show you this one tool that you probably don't know that you've got. So if you think you might know the answer, write it below. What do you think that secret tool is? Some of you do know the answer, and some of you might have seen some of my posts over the last month or two, because I've done a workshop on this already. So write below if you think you know what that secret tool is. Right, we're going to get some relaxing music going, and we're going to do a facial massage. Well, I am, and you can join in if you like. So I'm just waiting a moment to see if there are any correct answers there. So thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. Hope you really enjoy this. It's a very simple, very relaxing facial massage. So while I'm just waiting to tell you the answer, I am using a facial oil here today. This is a little trial size one, and this is Neil's Yard Remedies Organic, which you know that I sell and I love because they're so ethical and you can trust everything that you put on your skin. That it's not going to give you any toxins in your skin. It's going to work really well because it's natural and the body can process it and take it in, and they all smell amazing. And this one is frankincense, which is rejuvenating. So you don't need much facial oil, okay? Really don't use much, because you can overkill it. So if I just take my glasses off. So I'm just going to put my facial oil. Oh, the smell is incredible. So I'm doing it on my neck as well. So we mustn't leave out our neck and jawline. I'm putting it all over my face. Okay, before I carry on and tell you the secret ingredient, just going to bring my introduction for the podcast on, and we'll get going. So see you in a second.
This is the Thrive with Live show, the podcast where you can learn to go live with poise, professionalism, and peace of mind. Live video is the best free tool to win clients and grow your income and authority. So, if you want to ditch the overwhelm and confusion to skyrocket your online success through the dynamism of live video, then you are in the right place. This podcast covers all aspects, from your mindset, voice, style, and personal branding to all the technology and tools you need to get started and grow with live video. And now, here is your host, Katie Simpson.
So welcome, thank you for coming. We are going to do a facial massage today, which helps all of your body systems, your immune system, your circulation, your lymphatic system, your nervous system, and I'm sure there's lots of other systems that I haven't mentioned. Facial massage with these secret tools I'm going to use today. You'll be surprised when you see them. That you actually have these in your cabinet as well. They can really help you to get that youthful glow that maybe you've always dreamed of, or maybe you had that as a youngster. Maybe you had just a youthful glow and you just feel that it's just gone. You feel a bit dull in your face, in your skin, in your body, in your mind. You just feel a bit dull. This will pep you up, honestly. So stay to the end, and if you would like the show notes, just write below notes. And if you have some friends who will really benefit from this, please sprinkle this video out amongst your communities and you will be a hero in your community. So let's get on with it. This is the secret tool. Wonder if I have a suspense sound. Sort of suspenseful sound. Sort of.
I've got peace like a river. I've got love like an ocean. I've got joy like a fountain.
This is the secret tool that you have in your cabinet, which will help with a lovely glow to your skin. So I have just put a facial oil on. This one has sunflower, jojoba oil, wheat germ oil, I think. There are lots of oils that you can use on your skin, which are really great for your skin. But don't use a mineral oil. So anything that says baby oil is probably going to be a mineral oil. So our skin doesn't understand mineral oil, so they'll create a slick on the outside which will protect to some extent, but it won't actually go in or do anything. So we want an oil that is plant-based. It's from soil and not petroleum oil, and that will really help your skin. So we're going to do a technique now, a facial technique, massage technique with our spoons. So these are dessert spoons. These are smaller than tablespoons. Tablespoons you can use teaspoons as well. Teaspoons are great when you're going around your eyes. They're a little bit small, but it's fine, whatever you have. Tablespoons are fine. Just be careful if you're going around your eyes and things. But these dessert spoons that we have in the UK are a great overall size. So you can put these in cold water and then you can use them nice and cold, and it feels amazing. What I'd recommend is that you try them on the back of your hand first of all. Just test the temperature, see if it's okay for you, because some of us are more sensitive than others with cold and heat. So I am just going to do a cooling massage, facial massage today. But what you can do is after each technique, each step, you can go in with starting off with a warm spoons and then going to cool afterwards. So you might hear the spoons just clinking in the cup of cold water that I've got here. So you could start with warm and then go to cool. Now cool is just going to cool down your system, calm any redness, calm any inflammation in your system. I have, because of my condition, I do have quite a lot of inflammation. In fact, I've got tons at the moment. So I'm just going to use cool at the moment, personally. Now let's have another piece of music. So you could start with your warm cup with spoons, and we're going to start with a neck drain. So I'm taking one spoon over the other at the side of my neck and just slowly and gently drain down. You can do that 5-7 times. You can hear a little clinking because I've got dangly earrings on. So just breathe. You can shut your eyes while you're doing it, and this just helps with lymphatic drainage to drain down to your collarbone. Right, now we're going to take both of the spoons and we're just going up the front of your neck. It's really not your neck, it's the chin. I'm avoiding my neck at the front because of the thyroid. So I'm just going under my chin and lifting up. So this is great when you get a double chin, you get saggy jowls. We don't want that. And you can just do 5 or 7 of those. Okay, so that's the neck drain. Secondly, I'm just going to put my spoons back in the cup, and we're going to do the forehead for our second stage. So I am lifting up on my forehead in upward strokes. Now you can use the back of the spoons, which is what I'm doing, which is a much calmer effect, or you can use the curvy part of the spoon, the harder edge, if you're careful, and that gives you a massage a bit like a gua sha massage. Just make sure your hair is out of the way. So I'm going up with one, up with the other, up with one, up with the other, across my forehead, from one ear to the other ear. Okay. Now the second forehead technique is just going from the middle with your spoons touching each other out to your temples, and just give a little circle at your temples, out to your temples. So the reason that you use facial oil, even though you're putting your spoons in water, is that it just gives a lovely slip, not slick, because that would be mineral oils, but slip to what you're doing, so that you're not pulling the skin. But also those lovely things inside the oil, those lovely properties, will be getting deep into your skin as well, and that will help the elastin and the collagen to build up and help you look more youthful and plump and lifted in itself. So that's all good as well. So make sure you use a lovely facial oil. And if you'd like to know some details about the oil, just put oil below and I'll get those to you. Okay, so we are now going to do a beautiful eye technique. So this, if you have like hot, tired eyes, if you get tired eyes from looking at a screen, or hay fevery eyes, allergies or anything, you just get the spoons, and you put them over your eyes, so not the side that will be pushing into your eyes, but the other side. So you're just cupping your eyes, and it feels so beautiful. And then you can just rock those spoons back and forth, so relaxing and calming for your eyes. So beautiful. So that's an eye technique. Then I can take the back of the spoon and just do circles carefully and gently all around the eyes, so all around the orbital bone. So if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. orbital bone. So all of these techniques you can do 3 or 7 times. So we can just work on these angry 11 lines. So in between our eyes, when we frown, we get these, we can call them 11 lines. You can just take one spoon and circle it gently around and around. Any way, any direction is fine. If you've got crow's feet, we can just work on that, just smoothing the crow's feet out. So take one spoon on one side and one on the other, and just gently rock and scrape away from the direction of the crow's feet. You can take one spoon up, one spoon down across your crow's feet as well, just to stretch that north to south. So you can do that on each side of the eye to encourage that muscle not to go flabby and create those lines by the sides of your eyes. So I keep putting my spoons back in water just to cool them off again before I do the next thing. And I should say, before you do all these things, make sure that your tools, so your spoons in this case, are really, really clean, and make sure your face is really clean as well. Because if it isn't, and you're massaging all over, you may spread the bacteria, whatever you've got, infection, around your face, which you don't want to do. So make sure you've cleaned your face, you've washed your face. Okay, so now we're going to look at our help with our sinuses and our nasolabial folds. So for the sinuses, you can put the spoons on each side of your nose and just pull away, and just rocking the spoons outwards so that it just has a gentle scraping action. So you can do that higher up on your nose 5-7 times, in the middle of your nose, and it's nice to do this nice and slowly so you're just draining out, and then lower down on your nose as well. So you're just draining, calming and draining. So now we're going to work on those lines that are called the nasolabial folds. They go from your nose to your mouth, and we want to pull these out as well. So I'm going to face the ends of the spoons together, and I'm just going to start at my nostrils, under my nostrils as it were, just tuck the spoons in there, and I'm just spooning them outwards to the outsides of my face. So you shouldn't use a whole load of pressure doing this. Just do it really lightly, and then if that just feels too light, just try a little bit more until you find a comfortable setting, as it were. It shouldn't feel uncomfortable at all. This should be a very relaxing, calming technique. So then we can go under the nose, just above the lips, touching the spoons together and pulling to the outside of the face a few times. And that's working on the nasolabial folds. Right, we've got one more exercise to work on that area as well. So let's cool the spoons again. So spoons are great and they're free, so easy, but they don't hold their coolness and they don't get particularly cool. So what I would recommend is that you get cryo globes. Now you can put those in the freezer, and I'd recommend that you get a stainless steel one, and I can put the details below if you'd like that. And you can put them in the freezer. You don't have to have them there indefinitely. You can also put them in the fridge and that still gives them a coolness, and they hold their coolness. They've got a gel inside that is non-toxic, and they're fantastic. So you can use more of their surface than spoons. Spoons are, they haven't got the rounded bit on the end. So as an upgrade, once you tried this technique, I'd recommend cryo globes. They are gorgeous. So what I'm doing right now is I am touching the spoons together at the end of the spoons on my chin, on the middle of my chin, and I'm drawing a circle around my mouth to my nostrils. Okay, and this is just helping to lift around my mouth. So this is helping the muscles to lift and not drag down. We get the jowls and we get lines around our mouth. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so the next technique, let me just cool them again, is we're just going to work on our jaw, and then we finished with just a drain down our neck as well for the lymphatic system. So the lymphatic system is a wonderful system for draining toxins. So we've moved these toxins, and then we've got to drain them down to the collarbone, where the toxins are taken out with our body. So my last technique is for the jaw. So I'm going to put the two spoons touching each other under the middle of my jaw and just move outwards. So it's just underneath the bone of your jawbone. Don't do it too heavy. We're pretty sensitive in this area, and you've got your thyroid down there and stuff, so just do it gently, your windpipe. So this is just helping to get a bit more of a chiseled jaw, helping to create definition with our jaw, but also get rid of the fat there and the toxins there, and we're just draining them outwards, and then we can drain them down the lymphatic system. Okay, so well done. We're just going to finish off by draining down the neck again. So if you remember, we took one spoon above the other and gently drained down till you're touching your collarbone, so that allowing that lymph to drain down there, all the toxins to drain down there and get eliminated by the body. And do that on the other side. Okay, and then you can just, as a last little thing, just take one spoon on each side at the same time. You can go a bit more underneath your ears and do the same thing. Drain down till you feel your collarbone. Okay, and that's it. So again, let me know if you would like the show notes below with just the word notes, and I'll put some information about cryo globes and about some lovely facial oils that I would recommend. So I hope this has been really helpful, and shout out to your friends if you've shared it to them as well. Lovely to see you here, and I really look forward to seeing you on the next one. So take care of your body. Bye.
This is the Thrive with Life. Thanks for listening to the Thrive with Life show. If you love this podcast, do subscribe, share it with friends, and join Katie's supportive Facebook community, the Live Video Success Hub for Ladypreneurs. And let's make your video confidence and impact soar. Until next time, remember to count your blessings.